Hello everyone, Little Smith here. So yeah, again I came back from holiday yesterday. So I'm fully back today. I'm back to the regular scheduled program. It is Thursday today. Cyraxx Wiki reading politics. Ever since its early presence on the internet, Chance has been sparsely vocal about politics. Chance is vaguely a libertarian, as his views are mostly just run-of-the-mill anti-government sentiment, but with the additional lack of any sort of nuance or critical thought applied to them due to his lack of ability to comprehend either and refusal to believe he's wrong. A prime example of this being that he believes taxes shouldn't exist because his flawed math led him to believe someone making 20 to 25k a year with taxes could earn over 7 billion without taxes. Well, that's fucking bullshit. A lot of Cyraxx's political points are usually regurgitated from online publications such as Facebook posts. Many has also noted that Cyraxx's political speeches often coincide with recent embarrassments or personal controversies, suggesting that he might do this to both divert attention, also while also parading as an enlightened contrarian against the ignorant masses. I just want to click yes as a recording the audio. Given his extremely self-centered personality, Cyraxx may not have any honest political beliefs or orientation, only retaining wherever he thinks might serve him in the spur of the moment to reinforce his ego. Geopolitics. On April 26, 2024, Cyraxx recorded a video as part of a short-lived podcast he created as an attempt to build a more mainstream platform to denounce and talk smack about the trolls. Here he goes on a rambling rant about a so-called wokeness in the US Army making the army forces weak, encouraging for the return of a more severe training practices such as hazing. Cyraxx here attempts to imitate the average diverse political pundit, but shows a complete lack of knowledge or understanding about the US Armed Forces, notably using video game related terms to describe positions in the army and mistaking recruiters for drill instructors. On the 21st of June 2024, Cyraxx went live on Twitter. I keep forgetting that Twitter has live, or X has live, to make a dramatic plea to the entire world to stop fighting and just get along. Yes, stop fighting because Cyraxx says so. Having been inspired to do so after supposedly seeing a video of a Ukrainian teenager getting forcibly removed from his home to be drafted in the army. I'm pretty sure that was a AI video. Most war propaganda videos are AI made nowadays. You can't believe anything on the internet at the minute. It should be noted that this live came after a series of videos where Cyraxx blames society as a whole for trolls and his failures in a pseudo-political manner, perhaps feeling inspired to act as some sort of a world peace advocate afterwards. Yes, because everyone must listen to the pedo apparently. In a video recorded on the 22nd of July 2024, he advocates for the US to invade Russia and North Korea to dispose Putin and Kim Kim Jong-un, and poses us the question why all the countries with nukes just don't give them up, demonstrating a sub-brick level of understanding of geopolitics. Yeah. In other words, if you don't know about politics, then just stop talking about him, because he obviously knows fuck all about politics. Policy. Another example of this is him ranting about zero tolerance gun laws, where he argues against them by saying that they unjustly arrest people for defending themselves against attackers, confusing them with duty to retreat laws, as zero tolerance laws regulate gun ownership, not self-defense. ICE. Here we go. This is fucking funny when he bitched about ICE. To any ICE agent that thinks they're gonna come into my home and terrorise me and my family, will be met with lethal force I kill on sight. And that was Cyraxx threatening to kill ICE agents simply by going up to 339 Lloyd Street. Why the fucking hell would ICE turn up to him, to his house? He's supposedly a legal US citizen. I mean, supposedly, because he's half goblin, so I don't know where he actually stands with that sort of thing. In January 2026, bloody hell, that was like 3 or 4 months ago, Cyraxx posted a video in which he threatens to shoot and kill any ICE agent, even though he hasn't got a gun, mind you. He doesn't know how to use one, attempting to set foot on his property. This video was made in the midst of an episode of tension against ICE due to the questionable shootings of activists. They were not activists, they were basically people that went there on purpose to disrupt ICE from doing their jobs, and they basically found out the hard way. Which is quite a off character of him, as it is rare to see him getting involved in an issue that does not directly affect him. The reason why he made this is likely due to him completely misunderstanding not only what ICE is doing, but even what ICE is, as he believes that their task is to combat drug trafficking, which is a DEA role. ICE is basically a anti-immigration force. Basically, if you're an immigrant without papers, they're like, right, we're going to kick you out. Furthermore, he makes no mention of key points like the immigrants they target or the shootings that had recently made the headlines, hinting that his understanding of the agency is limited to just guys taking people from the streets. As an amusing sidetrack, Cyraxx shows the audience his idea of a bug-out bag, essentially an emergency short-term survival kit. Although it contains no food and water, it comes with 2 laptops, a screwdriver, 5 different ways to start a fire, and CDs to use as makeshift shurikens. In other words, he ain't gonna do shit with that. Why has he got 2 laptops for? Is it so he can like flick his tiny pecker to children because he's a paedophile? A few days later, the video was reposted on Twitter by Libs of TikTok account, which was the funniest thing ever, by the way. I've seen the post, I've seen how many views it made and how many reshares it made. Ostensibly, is that it? Using Cyraxx as a straw man of the anti-ICE movement and the left wing in general, Libs of TikTok eventually discovered Cyraxx's previous arrests and his history of predatory behaviour, exposing his sordid past to several millions of viewers. That's basically like non-detractors, like non-trolls, people who had no idea who Cyraxx was. Now they know who Cyraxx is. This marked the first time that Cyraxx became viral to a mainstream audience, even briefly reaching the top 5 trending topics on Twitter. Cyraxx responded to Libs of TikTok in a video by making an empty threats, seemingly thinking that she is a liberal herself based on the account name alone. Is the Libs of TikTok account owned by a female or a male? Because it's a big account and it's on several platforms, so I'm guessing it's like a group of people doing it. Likely after realising that becoming viral for threatening to murder federal agents was going to bring some big trouble to his doorstep, and it should have done. Unfortunately, it didn't. Cyraxx attempted to lie his way out of it by saying the Libs of TikTok chopped up. The Libs of TikTok chopped up the audio falsely and accused him of threatening to kill ICE agents when they used the whole video. Like the majority of the video was there. Unfortunately for him, multiple archive channels has long since reposted the full unedited video with the death threat included, and that video was actually included in the comments of the Libs of TikTok posts that they made about him. So he cannot get out of that one. This all could have been avoided in the first place by not threatening federal law enforcement, but Cyraxx did not want to miss the opportunity to stoke his ego by playing Billy Badass and threatening to shoot and kill people, which he does often, as he is not used to seeing the consequences of threatening people. It should be reminded that Cyraxx is far too self-centered and sheltered to develop any genuine political opinion, as many right-wing pundits has depicted him as being left-wing, solely on the basis of his video against ICE, despite his long history of bigotry and criticising wokeness. Much like his chantisms, Cyraxx is clearly just parroting the opinions of whoever is close to him for likely nothing else than attention seeking. Yeah, that's the thing, he doesn't really do his research, he basically just does it for the fuck of it. It's like, sees a topic online, oh I must talk about it, that kind of shit. He doesn't really look into it that well. So yeah, this was last updated on the 27th of January this year. So yeah, a nice little short video. Well, 12 minutes. Yeah, a little short video for today. Obviously, yes, no violent horror stories game this week, because I'm basically want to catch up on stuff. I mean, even though things is pretty like caught up on anyway, but tomorrow's video, oh yes, I know, yes, no, wait, no, tomorrow's Friday. It's going to be another Edinburgh video. I got another video ready to put up on the Edinburgh trip. So yeah, so that'll be it for tomorrow, and see you guys next time.